The sound of the final buzzer means it's hangover time. So grab a drink and join your host, Alphonse Sidney, for a Miami Heat Beat postgame show.
So sending out the tweet that Hangover Time is live. Oh, you want me to get excited about beating the Bulls? You want me to come on here yelling like an idiot? He win, it's the Bulls. I mean, if you're over 500, this is an automatic win. Okay? I mean, have you seen the Bulls record against over 500 teams? I'm not going to get fucking excited. You ain't going to have me yelling out here on a Saturday night. My neighbors already pissed at me after the last time I was screaming about fuck Boston baked beans and Ben Affleck and shit. Listen, I already got enough written notices to not sit here and get excited about beating this fraudulent-ass Bulls team. But you know, I got to do it anyway. Heat win! Heat win! Fuck the Chicago Bulls. Fuck Chicago hot dogs, deep dish pizza, fuck Italian beef, fuck all that shit. Fuck that silver bean they got in the middle of the fucking downtown. Like, who celebrates a clitoris that much? Anyway, Heat win, bitches. Welcome to the Miami Heat Beat postgame show. I am Alphonse Sidney, aka Alf954. Brass, you played the red music. I wasn't even ready. I don't have enough Chicago shit.
Oh, okay.
I say fuck Al Capone. Fuck organized crime. I don't know what else to do. Fuck Michael Jordan. I don't feel that at all.
Oh, man. Let's pop in. Be pissed.
Fuck Max Struess's hometown. I don't know what else to say. But anyway, I'm Alphonse Sidney, a.k.a. Alf954. Welcome into the Miami Heat Beat postgame show. Hangover Time. This is a drip drop Saturday night. It is a special drip drop Saturday night because it is Moose's motherfucking birthday. Take me out, Brass. We have Moose. It's Moose's birthday.
He didn't even enter his name. Oh, Jesus Christ. Your mic is off, Moose.
Muted.
Yeah, your mic is muted.
He wins! He wins! Woo! You're it, one time. It was good. I wasn't expecting the clitoris.
You never do.
Oh, you couldn't find it either. I'm Alphonse Sidney. If you're watching live on Twitch, we love you. Thank you very much. The way Drip Drop Saturdays work sometimes is kind of fucked up now. We don't really follow it. But the more subs you give, the more shots we take, the more drunk we get.
Wait, you tell him it's my birthday? That's yes, what the hat's for.
We figured we did that, the whole birthday thing.
All right, cool. No, it was yesterday.
Can I finish?
Yeah. Let's get through the intro.
If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you're listening to the audio on the podcast tomorrow morning and you're driving in your car, thank you very much. The experience is a lot better on video. Check us out live if you can. Check out the replay on YouTube. Let's find out what everybody's drinking, or in Moose's case, the gallons and gallons of alcohol you've already drunk today. Go ahead, Brass. I'm also looking for your player of the game. Very concerned about asking Moose anything that involves basketball tonight. Moose, what are you drinking? What? How many monkey shoulder? Oh my God! Anyway,
I'm glad you asked. Sorry. So here's the thing. My mother, God rest her beautiful soul. She's still with us. I don't know why I said that. She gave me this. I love you, Mom. She gave me this yesterday for my birthday, and I drank it. So then I was like, I need a new one for the show tonight. And I went to Topgolf with my friends, and they were also nice. And long story short, they gave me one. So I've been drinking this today. And
those are new bottles.
Yeah, this one was yesterday and today.
Oh boy.
Oh man, this is gonna be good. So then, my
like
player,
a villain origin
Right as
story.
fucked up.
my player of the game. Come on, you guys already know he was from downtown. He was hitting one time drip drop. Yeah.
I said, who was his player? I have no idea.
It was Tyler. Tyler.
Okay.
I gotta get my light. It fell.
Jesus Christ.
Brass, what are you drinking tonight, and who was your player of the game?
So I made a drink tonight called a high five because I want to give this fucking Heat squad a high fives all around because they came back from the worst 4-game stretch in recent memory and have been dominating teams, good or bad. They have handled the teams. They've fucking given them the business, and I don't know what you guys are talking about. Some people still bitching, say, well, those 4 games were, there's still underlying problems. So stop high five. Shut the fuck up,
You bitches.
just enjoy yourselves, you fucks.
Miserable.
What is wrong with you? Such miserable fucking people. Anyway, my player, listen, I'll say this. I don't have a singular player of the game. And I love that. But the entire Big 3 tonight, fucked. They all showed up. Well, Big 4, you're right. But
Hard.
again, right. But Jimmy, I mean, he was shooting pretty bad for a long time. We were all down on Jimmy shooting, and he's much more collected now. He's got a really nice mid-range game. He's fucking knocking down multiple threes. It's just stuff isn't feeling rushed. Bam has been a fucking force. He got into foul trouble early, which sucked, but then Dedmon came in and he just started fucking right away. I mean, it was just all around. This team was awesome, and Lowry was smooth as fucking silk tonight. Holy shit, that guy has been knocking him down. I love it. We've been giving him shit all season too for his lack of offensive drive. Oh my God, that guy, his fucking shot, the boy can't miss. I love it. I fucking love it. Kyle is awesome. And I gotta say, if this is Kyle rounding off into playoff form, G was fucking right. I hate to say it. G was fucking right. G was right.
I didn't know
G was right.
Rounder, which is awesome.
I do. Wait, one more. Sorry, I've been rambling for a fucking while. I do want to play one little thing. A high five. Oh yeah, it's Aperol, gin, grapefruit juice, lime juice, and simple syrup.
Thank you. I'll write it down.
You're very welcome. But I do want to play this from the very first Heat Bulls win for the first matchup this season. I'm gonna say it right now. This is a series sweep on the Bulls.
Series sweep?
Series sweep is the first of 4 with the Bulls. Sweep.
Series sweep.
Get out your fucking brooms, Heat Nation. We're fucking rolling.
We called it.
Nice. Oh, here you go.
The fucking broom's out, motherfuckers. I was gonna get a big broom, but this is fucking light work tonight on the Bulls, so I just got a little dustpan. So anyway, let's move it on. Let's move it on.
You need a full broom for Caruso? Come on.
Yeah.
Kenny, what are you drinking tonight, and who was your player of the game?
So I got Simply Lemonade, Raspberry, Simply Lemonade, and vodka. As you can tell, I've been on this for a little while tonight. My player of the game, I'm going to break my UD rule because he did play, but he airballed. So I'm going to go with Dwayne Dedmon. He seems to be back. He's moving well. He played great. He had the exact same stats as Bam for a long time in this game, and that was a little weird. I do want to also separate myself from Alf Chicago disrespect because they got gangs out there. Like, I'm cool on that. Like, I'm not scared if you murder people, but if you murder people and believe in teamwork, I'm just not fucking with that. I'm cool.
I go to Chicago like 3 times a year. They know me out there. And honestly, I need to take back all the bad things I said about Chicago food. That shit is fucking fire. Anyway, what I think we're all seeing with this Heat team. Oh, by the way, I'm drinking which one? I can't find the bottle. Screwball peanut butter whiskey. Knocked out half a bottle a night, and I'm not that fucked up, which is good. And my player of the game, man, honestly, Jimmy Butler, because the time I know I base a lot of my Heat fan temperature on Twitter. Y'all was talking cash about my boy. Like, y'all was talking about trade him. He can't be a leader. Just like Brass was saying earlier, just fucking bitching and whining all the goddamn time. Jimmy Butler has been fucking insane. Honestly, go back to the 4-game losing streak. Jimmy Butler was knocking out 20 a night. All right. Mm-hmm. Now, maybe he was holding the ball too long. Mm-hmm. The last 3 games, this team is finally playing to an identity that we kind of recognize. And that's what I'm like really, really excited about. The defense is completely on point. Offensively, they are just in their spots. Nobody is trying to be a hero, right? Everybody
except for Tyler.
Everybody is just doing their fucking jobs, right? And the playoff rotation is rounding into form. We're starting to see what that's going to look like. And I really want to go to Moose for fucking analysis.
We're in here. I watched the game. I'm telling you.
What I'm starting to realize is when everyone is healthy, you have 4 guys that are going to get their shots. Mm-hmm. Everybody else needs to get in where they fit in and just maximize every opportunity. And that's a really hard fucking thing to do because if these guys have been counted on for 30 minutes a night sometimes this season, 20 points a game. And now a guy like Gabe Vincent, he's out here for 12 minutes. He gets 3, 4, 5 shots up, and he has to be efficient within those shots. Same thing with a guy like Duncan Robinson. Nobody's looking for Duncan right now. These guys are trying to get theirs, and Duncan, you're gonna have to pick up the scraps. And right now, Duncan's struggling a little bit. Max struggled in the first half, came back in the second half, had a good second half. Dedmon, great first half. Like, I think there's going to be guys in, night to night that are going to step up and like take advantage of these opportunities. I'm sorry if I'm boring you, Moose. But I
forgot what the question was.
What I'm saying is, are you seeing what you've seen over the last 3 games? Do you think this translates into the playoffs? Is this the Heat team that we're about to start seeing over the next 2-3 months?
Yeah. Good. No, yeah, I'm processing. No, I think Jimmy is rounding into playoff form. I think Tyler has been doing Tyler all year. I think this is what Kyle's here for the playoffs. I think he's really gonna figure it out and what's supposed to. I think this Heat team. No. I think I was very concerned. I made it very clear last time going into the Celtics game that I had a little bit of the
dirty pants.
The dirty pants. Yeah. Thank you. But I'm feeling much better about it, mainly because I'm seeing the defense intensify and lock in. And as you said, we're seeing those 4 guys really commit to being aggressive and putting the game on their own backs, Naughty Crowder situation.
Excellent job, Moose.
I want to give us props to Tyler for one specific thing.
Do it.
That kid has the memory of a fucking gnat, and I love him for it because he came out and he got absolutely smoked on the first 3 possessions. It was embarrassing.
2 goaltenders.
Okay, but it was like he got wrecked going to the fucking basket. And it was bad. Like, his first few possessions were terrible. And it didn't matter. That can stick in the skull of some players. Mm-hmm. And it can hold them back for a game. Tyler, it doesn't affect him. It simply doesn't affect him. Yeah, it just builds him up more. And as soon as he knocks down that first 3, of which, how many did he hit tonight? Did he hit like 5?
6, I think.
6?
6 or 7.
I mean, and 3, like, it was kind of like 3 in pretty rapid succession. I mean, he's
the only shots from the floor he made tonight were 6 threes.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm down with it.
But I think it's important to know that even when players are having a down game, it doesn't really matter. And we've seen that from Strus too. Like the last game with Strus, the first half was bad.
Tonight was bad in the first half.
And tonight was bad in the first. And still, these guys, they get their shit together and they make it, they make plays when it really counts down the stretch lately. And I love them for that. These guys don't get shook.
Kenny, I want to go somewhere else with you on this. Right now, we've seen Depot, Keith, and Caleb Martin completely out of the rotation right now, right? Do you think that lasts, or is this situational? Like, are those guys going to see playoff minutes? I mean, of course, with an injury, we'll see those guys play more. But if everyone's healthy, are those guys going to see playoff minutes, or or is this it? This is the rotation. Duncan, Dedmon, Gabe, and who else? That's it pretty much off the bench. Is that it? Or are these guys going to get some time?
In the playoffs, they may not get any time. And it's unfortunate because they've done great things this year, especially Caleb. But there is some redundancy with Jimmy. And I'm not comparing the two players, but they are sort of similar with certain things. And so we may not see too much of him in the playoffs. We may not see too much of Keith, unfortunately. And I think the Victor Oladipo thing is over. Unfortunately, I've been rooting for him, but he looked bad. We can acknowledge that now. I think this is the playoffs.
Was fun though. That Peppers night was fun.
Yeah, hey, it was a great time. The anticipation, the first night was great, and then you see the reality, like, oh, this dude's like, those numbers look like that for a reason before he got here. But all in all, yeah, I think this is the rotation. Caleb may get some minutes depending on if they want to rest Jimmy, if it's a blowout or whatever it is. But for the most part, I don't think they're going to see too much time in the playoffs.
Go ahead,
I do think Caleb will work his way into the playoff rotation at points. I think defensively he's too important, depending on the matchup. Brass, take me out.
Never took you. I would never take you in this condition. I agree. I agree with that. We're gonna see Caleb again. I mean, everyone was available tonight, I believe, going into this game.
And honestly, I think Caleb, when they don't have to play him, they're not going to play him because that ankle. I mean, that motherfucker twisted.
Exactly.
You can't every fucking 5 minutes,
especially if it's an Achilles. Do not risk it because the Achilles. If you're overworking it too much, like for example, on a back-to-back night, definitely don't play both days. Because of those nights that could snap.
The chat is saying he'll probably play tomorrow, and honestly, nobody got my checker reference, and I'm very upset about that. But whatever, go ahead, Kenny.
Yeah, so now that y'all speak more, I think Caleb, they just didn't need him tonight. They probably would have if they needed him, but Zach LaVine was being defended well. He was just being Zach LaVine, and DeRozan struggled aside from the fucking weird ass calls he gets. But
oh my God,
it's just like. That was crazy.
Since when did DeMar DeRozan become this fucking superstar with these fucking calls? Like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, I watched all night. Strus, Duncan, Gabe, they all did a really good job on DeRozan. And at the end of it, just bail him the fuck out. Like, it was just such bullshit. Like, but I do think where I see those guys, the Depot, I don't know. I think I agree with you, Kenny. Yeah. I think that's a next year thing. I think he needs a full off season, full training camp, and then we'll see what's going to happen. But I think Keith and Martin, I think what happens is when you need size, Smeathan says, how did a drunk moose turn into Dr. Oz breaking down Achilles injury? The man's a fucking savant.
Come on, I mean, Hawaiian for the college degree, drip drop.
Oh yeah, drip drops. Let's see how we're doing here. We got some subs tonight on a drip drop Saturday. Let's see. We have Vane Hype gifted a 1 month tier 1 sub to DeMar DeRozan.
Oh,
so thank you for that, Vane Hype. We can always count on him for that. Cal AU resubscribed with Prime. Stella Arthur gave out 1 community gift sub. Eric the Great 539 gave out 5 community gift subs. So thank you. Eric. Yeah. And also, man, shout out again to all of you guys for coming in just doing amazing things on our last show for the Baskets for Babies, raising over $1,500.
I mean,
that
we're close
is
to 1,500 by
awesome.
the time it's all done.
That's really awesome. We love you.
Yes.
We love you. We love you.
If y'all broke tonight after that, we understand. We completely understand.
But listen, we can't just count all those and then not do this.
For sure.
All down here.
Moose, are you still drinking?
Of course, man. I've been drinking. Yeah, let's do this. You gotta hit 'em one time with a drip. My neighbors moved out yesterday, by the way.
I wonder why.
True story. Baskets for babies.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, it's for charity.
Kenny, I think it's going to be situational when you need size, right? Like if you have a big guard on the other team that's just eating you up, like you sit Gabe and bring in Caleb. I honestly, it's a good problem to have right now, because if you lose a rotation player, like let's say Duncan or Strus twist their ankle, and you need to bring, you still have enough guys on the bench where outside of the top four, like you have guys that can fit in very well, and you won't miss a step.
Yeah, and this is something I don't think the Heat have ever had on their great teams. Those big three teams, aside from 2013, were not very deep for the most part
At all.
2020, they were playing like fucking. They had some Jonas Ilgauskas that one year. That was funny. But 2020, a couple injuries pretty much killed it. And so now we have guys who all year have shown they can get you wins, who are not even in the rotation right now. And so, like you said, great problem to have.
Well, speaking of rotation guys, speaking of guys outside of the top four, let's get to. If you watch the game, you know where this was going. We have our of the game. Moose, how's it go? Look at my man right here. First of all, it was a foul, fucking Caruso undercutting my man. And then that was a terrible fucking lob from Jimmy. I think he wanted to embarrass Strus.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I swear. I thought that.
I think he just did it just like
he was like, I'm gonna throw this so far out.
He's like, this is gonna be a great IG story. I think like this is what he's thinking. Oh, look at this motherfucker running with me. I'm gonna embarrass the fuck out of him. Damn, he got it.
Exactly. You probably told him that in the timeout too. It's like I was trying to fuck with you.
Yeah. That was an amazing play by Strus. I thought Strus played really well in that second half.
He stepped up.
For me, it's like, listen, if you guys are not going to get shots, if you're not going to get the opportunities you were getting, when everybody was injured and you guys are all playing 35 minutes a night, at least play defense for the few minutes you're out there. And they've all Moose, every single guy that comes in there, like I'm watching them. Like I watch the defensive end more than I even watch offense. Like I'm a defense first kind of guy. Like I'm watching them, and they are all just doing their fucking jobs. Like there is no hunting of anybody. If you're playing if you're playing and you're committing to your responsibilities.
That's what they're doing. It's trust in each other. It's trust in the zone. They know that Dedmon's gonna guard his area of the paint. Strus on the wings. Like everyone's just Caleb's gonna.
Okay, speaking of Dedmon.
Wait, I do have to say, the reason I keep laughing so hard, and Alf, you black, you're gonna get this reference. Remember, in the wood where Tay Diggs the whole first half of the movie.
Which
was
one?
all completely in the wood where Tay Diggs was all fucked up in the first half of the movie. That's Moose tonight. That's why I've been laughing so hard.
Moose at the movies? Let's do it. I already got the popcorn. Moose at the munchies. Take me out, Brass.
Still out.
You're never in at all. Speaking of Dedmon, he had a really good game tonight. I thought he was the best guy off the bench all night. Let's go to Dedmon's garage.
My favorite though, that old black man that work on everybody's car in the black neighborhood. You know, you need a little carburetor fix or something, you go to him, he be talking to you whole time with his just hanging off his lip. What you got there now? What you got a Plymouth? Yeah, bring that back around here about 4 o'clock. There ain't no goddamn problem. I put a carburetor on there for you. I used to work out the plant 15 goddamn years. I put a carburetor on there for you. Nigga, just bring me back a pair. Boy, you know what, boy? You look like your goddamn daddy. You don't look like you leave.
This first play is my favorite. I mean, just took Elmer Fudd out his goddamn sock. Look at this shit.
Hunting rabbits.
Fuck out of here. I mean,
He was
look at his
springy.
shots and his struts. Look at this
Springy.
shit.
Oh man.
Why you got a hip flexor off of this shit? Like
I know for sure that's Brad's favorite player of the year for sure.
Oh.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at
I
that
love that
shit.
fucking
Chest,
play.
chest.
God damn it. I can't stand Caruso. Oh,
I know. I'll
He
hurt
said,
that.
who hit me?
fucking.
You know, Caruso called the authorities after this
He
shit.
didn't see it coming, man. God damn, that's beautiful.
Who the fuck hit me? Bullshit.
All right, this is nothing after that, but
I don't even remember this one.
yeah, whatever. Just a nice
Oh,
play.
just a nice little offensive rebound.
Take your time. Take
Man,
your time there.
listen, what the
But
fuck
again,
happened?
Caruso.
The Heat with floaters tonight, man.
Yeah.
Everybody, I mean, these are shots they've been missing all year. I think PJ just put on a fucking clinic after practice. Like Bam's hitting floaters, Kyle's hitting floaters, Duncan's.
Tyler's been hitting
Edmonds
floaters all year.
Well, yes.
I still gotta see this a few more times. I'm sorry.
That shit in. Look at his right hip. That shit look like it'll never be the same. Ah, fuck. You know what's bad? Because he didn't even know to flop. Like usually you get hit with a screen, like you try to fall and get an offensive foul. He got hit so fucking hard, all he knew what to do was like survival mode.
He got hit so hard he was embarrassed. He was like, you got me. You got me. You got me.
He hit him one time.
That nigga said he said my whole
That's
right
my
side.
line.
My whole right side. Like, you went to the trainer, he said all here. This bitch all the way down to my ankles and my fucking stretch socks. Oh, that poor fucker. Moose, are you okay?
Okay.
Give us an update on what's happening over there.
No,
Your
no,
hat's
I'm
on your
good.
ear.
I'm good, man. You know, this is actually my shout out Melody. This is actually her hat.
The dog.
Listen, Kenny, I don't know if you've seen my place. Not much space here.
We see it all
One
right now.
hat is all I can.
All of it.
One hat is all I can afford and fit. But we're good. Take me out.
You haven't been in all night. Kenny, I want to talk to you about your controversial statement last show. Where you said Red Auerbach was a pussy for not heating up a spoon. Do you have anything? Do you have anything to say to the fans of the viewers of the show? It got a little not viral, but people have been noticing your takes.
Yeah.
What do you have to say for yourself after that statement that Red Auerbach should be heating up a spoon, otherwise he's a pussy?
I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of self-explanatory. Ray Charles was shooting that shit up and making hits. It's like,
Yeah, he was.
yeah, back then, I guess it just wasn't that big of a deal. It was murdering people and shit, but it is what it is. And I mean, look, now people like popping perks and all this other shit. They're just eating the heroin now anyway. So fuck it, just go full force. You scared of needles or some shit? You bitch, do it.
Georgia.
Oh,
Fucking
no
Kenny.
context hangover time. We got another gem. All right. I guess we'll get back to some basketball analysis. I just
Yeah.
wanted to derail the show for a second. Let's get to my eye test, because one of the things that's happened with this whole rotation change and all this good stuff is that Bam and Tyler are playing some minutes together without Jimmy. Shout out Brian Goins. They're playing some minutes together without Jimmy and Kyle on the floor, and I think it looks really, really good. So I have a play here that didn't even result in a basket, but it resulted in good things. I just love the aggressiveness here from Tyler. Go ahead, Brass.
Tired of PER, EFG, QBR, PDQ, and QVC? Wait, what? Well, ditch the calculators and spreadsheets and check out the only stat that truly matters. It's time for Alf's eye test.
Someone said Moose 2 Tylenols before going to bed. Need that ibuprofen, but I listen.
Gotta hit him 2 times with a what was it?
Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen.
Let me explain something to you. As somebody who used to work in restaurants and get drunk a lot the night before a morning shift, be careful. Do not cut yourself after drinking that much and taking 2 ibuprofens. Your blood is going to be thin as shit. I've cut myself chopping vegetables on a morning shift after drinking. That blood just does not stop flowing. Anyway, next effect. Correct.
Topical. Great.
It is.
Yeah. All right. Here it's your breakdown.
Oh, I thought that was my breakdown about ibuprofen and alcohol. All right. So this Bam. Go back, Brass. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
Take it back.
Go ahead. Pause. Go ahead and pause. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not. All right. Doing my best. This is immediately after Jimmy goes out in the third quarter. Tyler comes in, and it's like, okay, now it's Bam, Tyler time.
Yeah. I'm
Tyler gets the ball. Go ahead, press play, Brass. Watch Tyler come off of after this pass. I mean,
Always.
He's in full sprint, and he misses the shot. But go ahead, go back, Brass. Look at he passes it off to Bam and full sprint. He knows he's getting that shit back.
Mm-hmm.
And this this is almost a layup most of the time for Tyler.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that!
These are the things.
Look at that kick out.
And look who else is on the floor.
Look at better shot, wetter shot.
Good shit happens because look who else is on the floor. You got Kyle, you got PJ, you got Strus, you got shooters everywhere, and you got Bam and Tyler playing a 2-man game. What are you going to do? You're not going to leave any of those shooters. Everybody's spaced out. PJ's going to the corner. Guys are following him. I mean, I think this wrinkle with the change in the starting lineup and the change in the way that the rotation comes in, I think it's been a really good one, really strong. And we're seeing the future of the fucking Heat right now.
That's what I tried to tell you.
It's in good hands, man.
But I love that kick out from PJ there, because he didn't do much offensively tonight, but man, that dude gives us all.
Yeah.
Always.
And then Tyler was just wet for 3. It was ridiculous.
Awesome.
The thing, these rotations work because, like you pointed out, it's Bam and a bunch of shooters. And again, I'll keep banging the table for that Bam and Tyler DHO. When you have a guy who can score on 3 levels, it opens up a whole lot of shit. And so that's the future, man. It's the fucking future.
It is. And honestly, like a lot of people talk about Bam at the 4. You need a real 5. That ain't going to happen until Jimmy leaves. And I don't want Jimmy gone. Oh, sorry.
I have something to say. No, just real quick, just because I don't want to forget because of Kenny's thing. This is the future. First of all, year of the drip drop. I've been saying that all year. But this season they've been doing the press conferences together. Yeah, no, listen. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. It's serious. Listen, buddy. They've been doing the press conferences together all year. The Heat know what they have. 2 franchise cornerstone players, and you keep talking about trades, but why trade when you already have greatness within? I guess it's always just about believing in yourself. Take me out, Brass? Yeah.
That is something, though. That is something, though. I'm doing a press conference. That is the Heat telling us something. That is them sending us a message. So that's a good call.
What I'm saying, man. They've been telling me all year. Getting them ready. Like, listen, you guys are going to be the leaders of this shit.
Hey, before we forget, we do have a new shirt on the Heat store. We have a new colorway on the shirt. We have the white hot Heat playoffs Heat in 5 tee. So you can find that at shop.miamiheatbeat.com. And we have multiple different colors on that. Pick up a few.
No, but for the playoff, listen, Brass, take off the picture for a second. I understand that Miami is a very superficial city. Like, you guys care about your clothes. You care about, you have the best this, Gucci belts, all whoever. I don't give a fuck about any of that stuff.
Gucci.
The fucking Heat fans that come into the arena during the white hot playoffs not wearing white. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Seriously.
Like, what? Did you just get off of work at the fucking plant? Like, why in God's name are you not wearing white? Like, you bought tickets for a playoff game. You shelled out thousands of dollars. And for some reason, you did not get the memo to wear fucking white? Like, I'm guaranteeing you, mark my words. Someone clip this shit. We are going to get to a playoff game, and some fucking moron is going to be wearing one of those yellow piss gold fucking Yurt 7 jerseys in the middle of the fucking crowd during a white hot fucking playoff game. Like, get the fuck out of here. You guys go to brunch enough. You guys do enough fucking bullshit during the day. I know you have a white linen suit. Everyone in Miami has a white linen suit that they wear to a fish fry. Like, get the fuck. What are you doing? And honestly, if you have no white clothes, right? If you're that fucking pro-black or you're that woke and you have no white clothes, go to shop.miamiheatbeat.com and pick up a fucking Heat in 5 white hot playoffs t-shirt. Because if I see any of you idiots wearing another color besides white, I'm tracking you down. All right? I don't care. Fucking use this shit at my trial. I'm beating the shit out of you.
That's right. You listen to the man. Stay
Smith.
White, Miami. He's also wearing a black t-shirt.
What?
Come to our watch party. Come to our watch party.
Oh, yeah, that too.
We're a week away. We still don't know what the fucking time is because Adam Silver's an asshole.
Well, yeah, speaking of birthdays,
know what we're doing.
If you think Moose is bad, come to the watch party at Duffy's next Sunday. I'm going to put Moose to shame because, listen, I don't care what time this shit starts. I'm going to be there at 3 o'clock day drinking. If it starts at 6, I'll be there at 3. If it starts at 3, I'll be there at 3. If it starts at 1, I'll be there at 3. No matter what, I am day drinking next Sunday. It is going to be a fucking problem. And honestly, if you've never been to a watch party with me, whether it's been with Heat Beat, 5 Reasons, it is a fucking good time. We have a lot of fun. Brass is going to be there. Brass is coming down from New York. He is going to be in the building. We're going to try to get him to get behind the bar and make us drinks himself.
I don't think they're going to do that. But
but we'll are going to have.
We'll talk. I got it.
It's going to be a really good time. Hopefully, I mean, I'm honestly hoping the game doesn't matter. So all we do is just get shit faced and have. Kenny, you coming out?
Yeah, I'm going.
Kenny's going to be there heating up spoons in the parking lot. Moose is going to be out there.
HD Kenny, what's up? No pixels.
Yeah, I can't promise that, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be weird seeing Kenny in 4K. But yeah, we are going to have a fantastic time. Like, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be inside the restaurant. So once the game is over, hangover time is over, we're going to head out by the pool. Moose is going to strip naked, jump in. G's gonna show his nipples. It's gonna be a fantastic.
I think my flight got canceled. I don't know.
Christian's gonna fuck it. We might see Brass's nipples. I don't know.
What?
It's gonna be a good time. Brass, don't argue with me about this shit.
Brass, take me out.
Fucking, you're not out most.